Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. We're back with the Ted Show. I messed up this poor gentleman's last show, so he's here for a repeat. Very excited to have Bryan Decaul. Decaul, did I say it right? Did I do it right?
Yes, Decaul.
Decaul, Decaul. Bryan on the show. We're going to talk about life, finance, and entrepreneurship. Listen, after this year of 2020, we could use lessons in all three of those categories. So I'm very excited to have him on and hear his story. Welcome, Bryan. How you doing?
I'm happy to be here, excited, fired up. 2020 has been an amazing year for me.
I love to hear that. All right, so I want to hear more about that, but I want them to get the basics of who Bryan is, maybe give us a little origin story on you, just so they can get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, absolutely, Ted. I've actually I was born in North Carolina, and I pretty much raised in Florida a majority of all my life. I went to school locally here. I actually came from a construction IT background. I worked in construction for about 10 to 12 years growing up, kind of blue collar. So I know, working in Florida, I'm pretty light skinned right now. I used to look a little bit darker back in the day, right? And I got a lot of good experiences from that, working hard, just managing and doing some things, but it just wasn't for me. And then I actually got an opportunity to work in IT, fixing computers, network servers, and televisions. Loved doing that, but just wasn't fulfilled. And so actually met my sweetheart about 12 years back, Alexia. And we've been together for about 12 years, 3 now, married. This will be this month, actually, our 3rd year married. And it's just been a phenomenal, road as far as doing what we're doing. So some exciting things. But, how did I get into some of the industry that I, was into now? I was at 2012 for me wasn't the best year. And I was actually going through a time period in my life where I was actually depressed and I didn't know it. And, I was actually thinking about committing suicide in 2012.
I know a little. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
I did not know that. I'm sorry. Yeah, your connection seems to be funny, and I don't know why. But that's okay. We're still live, and people are tuning in. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Am I good?
You're just a little delayed, but it's fine.
Okay.
We've been following along.
All right, perfect.
You thought about suicide?
Yeah, I thought about doing that just because, we were going through the same rigor mode, going to work, paying bills, getting paid. It was the same cycle, kind of like the rat race. And I just felt like there was no hope at the end of the tunnel. And, I'm a believer. I believe in faith, family, finance, and fitness. And I prayed and asked the Lord for an opportunity. And not even a week later, my girlfriend at the time, Alexia, she called me up at work. She was like, "Hey, I found this opportunity. It's in the financial industry. I know you're pretty good with numbers. I hate numbers, but you go check it out. I don't want to check it out though." And I checked it out, Ted. And in the 1 hour I was there listening to the information, I learned more in that 1 hour than pretty much my whole entire existence of financials. And so I was like, well, hey, if I can learn this and it can help me get on track,
happening, brother.
imagine if I can. It's going in and out again.